Sichuan, Type 076, the only combat ship in the world with an electromagnetic catapult. The opening ceremony took place on Mao's birthday, December 26th. The Chinese warship combines the capabilities of aircraft carrier and amphibious assault ship officially called Sichuan with tail number 51. Ceremony was held in the dock of the Hudong Zhonghua shipyard near Shanghai, where it was built Sichuan, which was first seen on satellite images in October 2023 by the Chinese State Shipbuilding Corporation, CSSC. They are responsible for many Chinese Navy warships, like the Type 055 destroyer and the Fujian aircraft carrier. Landing ship. While the ceremony was starting, the ship was still in the dry dock, and after that he was lowered into the water. This means that test drives will start soon. He is classified as amphibious assault ship, and such warships were originally used to transport troops to the place of deployment. The Sichuan has a folded sideway deck at the stern. Electromagnetic catapult. It makes Sichuan a unique ship with possibilities to perform as an aircraft carrier. For example, for vertical takeoff aircraft on board, and due to their design to take off from shorter runways and jumps. Like these have ships of the U.S. Marine Corps, from where F-35B stealth fighter takes off. Speaking for the variety of amphibious assault ships, only one ship in the world has an electromagnetic catapult, EMALS. Prior to Sichuan, EMALS was located on only two ships, and both were supercarriers, the Gerald R. Ford of the U.S. Navy and the Fujian of the Chinese Navy. EMALS, the aircraft, is attached to a catapult located on the runway, while electromagnets along the track create an extremely strong magnetic field. It accelerates attached to a special structure, a kind of rails aircraft during acceleration. After the aircraft reaches the required takeoff speed, it breaks away from this structure and takes off. These rails are then braked and automatically returned for the next start. Advantages over steam catapults. The acceleration of the electromagnetic version can be precisely adjusted. The required force can vary greatly depending on the type of aircraft. For example, fully loaded fighter jets are significantly heavier than unmanned reconnaissance drones. If its acceleration is accelerated too much, the drone may be damaged. EMALS have fewer moving parts than other steam catapults, with less error-prone and less maintenance. Charging the electromagnets is also faster than steam, so quicker succession is possible with EMALS. At the opening ceremony, the catapult was hidden, because probably not yet fully operational, or China preventing leaks of its unique technology. GJ-11, drone developed specifically for Sichuan. It is assumed that combat drones will be launched using a catapult. As we can see from these satellite images, he is in a ground-based area and modeled at simulation Sichuan's flight deck. GJ-11 seen at the military parade in Beijing. Landfill located near the shipyard at the test site. GJ-11 stealth drone has length of 12.2 meters, wingspan of 14.4 meters, with weapons bay to carry missiles and bombs for ground attacks. GJ-11 newer version will be equipped with air-to-air missiles. The drone is designed not only to fly solo, but also to support the Chinese jets like the J-20 and J-36 manned stealth aircraft. As a wingman in combat's pilot and cockpit of the J-20 can issue GJ-11 attack orders to the drone. Unusually wide deck. Type 076 is currently the largest amphibious assault ship in the world. Based on satellite images, it was estimated that the length of the ship is 263 meters, and the width is 43 meters. Some marine experts even suggest that the width is just over 50 meters. According to the Chinese Navy, the Sichuan is expected to have a combat displacement of about 40,000 tons. This may be a deliberately low figure, so that potential enemies of China are less likely to draw conclusions about combat effectiveness. Given the size of the ship, a displacement of almost 50,000 tons is possible at full load. For comparison, the ship of the America type, the largest active amphibious assault ship in the United States, has a length of 257 meters, a width of 32 meters, and a displacement of up to 45,693 tons. The emphasis on the GJ-11 may be one of the reasons why the Sichuan is so unusually wide for a ship of this class. The wide deck ensures that several drones will have enough room to maneuver, despite the large wingspan. For comparison, the LHD Trieste, Italy's largest warship, has a flight deck 230 meters long and 36 meters wide and is equipped with a springboard for launching the F-35B. Fighter jets on an aircraft carrier. There is no indication that China wants to use manned aircraft on the new ship. However, it could be a vertical takeoff aircraft, essentially an analog of the American F-35B. There are rumors that China is working on a variant of the J-35 that can take off and land vertically. When the Sichuan enters service, it is expected to be equipped with drones of various sizes and manned helicopters. However, it cannot be ruled out that in the future, Sichuan will launch manned and unmanned fighters, because it is optimized for flight operations, as the two-tower configuration shows. Armament. Weapons were demonstrated at the ceremony. Like most ships that are optimized for flight operations, the armament is designed for self-defense of the ship. The photo shows 3 launchers for the HQ-10, although the ship could have had more. This is probably a variant with 24 rockets per installation, rear part of ZAC Type 076 with HQ-10 left and right, and ZAC Type 1130 in the middle. Surface-to-air missiles have a range of up to 9 kilometers and are designed to deter drones, aircraft, and anti-ship missiles. The American equivalent is the RIM-116 rolling airframe rocket. Conclusion: Sichuan attracts special interest because of its unusual configuration. And it is interesting not only for the United States, which will face it as an enemy in a possible armed conflict in the Pacific. As far as can be judged now, Sichuan is currently the most modern landing ship in the world. The wide flight deck will attract significant interest from other shipbuilders as more countries express the need for drone carriers. Sichuan can pave the way for the creation of new projects of warships,